The journey to understanding and implementing the best fall prevention strategies for the elderly begins with a stark reality. Falls are a significant threat to the health, independence, and overall well-being of older adults. We're not just talking about minor bumps and bruises. Falls can lead to serious injuries, hospitalizations, reduced mobility, and even death. The statistics paint a sobering picture, one that underscores the urgent need for proactive measures. Consider this. Each year, millions of older adults, those aged 65 and older, experience a fall, and these aren't isolated incidents. For many, falls become a recurring problem, creating a cycle of fear, anxiety, and further physical decline. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, reports that falls are the leading cause of injury and death from injury among older Americans. This translates to staggering healthcare costs, placing a significant burden on individuals, families, and the healthcare system as a whole. But the statistics, while alarming, shouldn't lead to despair. Instead, they should serve as a powerful call to action. Fall prevention is not just about avoiding accidents, it's about empowering older adults to maintain their independence, quality of life, and active engagement in their communities. It's about preserving their dignity and ensuring they can continue to enjoy the activities they love. The good news is that falls are not an inevitable part of aging. Many falls are preventable, and a combination of awareness, proactive measures, and targeted interventions can significantly reduce the risk. This is where fall prevention strategies come into play. By understanding the risk factors, implementing safety measures, and adopting healthy lifestyle choices, we can create a safer environment and empower older adults to live healthier, more fulfilling lives. The following discussion outlines a framework for understanding and addressing the complexities of fall prevention in the elderly, offering practical guidance and actionable steps for individuals, families, and healthcare professionals alike. It's a journey toward a future where falls are no longer a leading cause of injury and death, but a preventable and manageable concern. Having established the critical importance of fall prevention and the encouraging reality that many falls are preventable, let's delve into the intricate web of risk factors that contribute to these incidents. Understanding these factors is the first step in developing effective and personalized prevention strategies. We can broadly categorize these risk factors into two main groups: intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic risk factors are those related to the individual's physical and cognitive characteristics. These are often age-related changes that can increase the likelihood of a fall. One of the most significant intrinsic factors is declining muscle strength and balance. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass, a condition known as sarcopenia. This loss of muscle strength, particularly in the legs and core, can make it difficult to maintain balance and stability, increasing the risk of falls. Similarly, age-related changes in our inner ear, which plays a crucial role in balance, can also contribute to instability. Vision impairment is another major intrinsic risk factor. Poor eyesight can make it difficult to navigate uneven surfaces, identify obstacles, and judge distances, all of which can increase the risk of tripping and falling. Hearing loss can also contribute to falls, as it can affect spatial awareness and the ability to detect environmental hazards. Cognitive impairment, such as dementia or Alzheimer's disease, can significantly increase the risk of falls. Cognitive decline can affect judgment, attention, and reaction time, making it more difficult to avoid hazards and respond quickly to changes in balance. Certain medical conditions, such as arthritis, osteoporosis, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease, can also increase the risk of falls. Arthritis can cause pain and stiffness, limiting mobility and balance. Osteoporosis weakens bones, making them more susceptible to fractures in the event of a fall. Diabetes can cause nerve damage, leading to numbness and loss of sensation in the feet, which can affect balance. Cardiovascular disease can cause dizziness and lightheadedness, increasing the risk of falls. Extrinsic risk factors, on the other hand, are those related to the environment. These are hazards present in the home or community that can increase the likelihood of a fall. Common extrinsic risk factors include poorly lit areas, uneven surfaces, loose rugs, clutter, and slippery floors. Building on our understanding of intrinsic and extrinsic risk factors, we now turn our attention to the vital role of medical review in fall prevention. Regular checkups, medication reviews, and vision/hearing tests are not merely routine healthcare practices. They are cornerstones of a comprehensive fall prevention strategy. Think of them as preventative maintenance for the aging body. identifying and addressing potential problems before they lead to a fall. Regular checkups with a primary care physician are essential for monitoring overall health and identifying any underlying medical conditions that may increase the risk of falls. These UPS should include a thorough assessment of balance, gait, and muscle strength. The physician can also screen for conditions such as osteoporosis, arthritis, and cardiovascular disease, which, as we discussed earlier, can significantly contribute to falls. Furthermore, these visits provide an opportunity to discuss any concerns about falls or near falls and to develop a personalized fall prevention plan. Medication reviews are equally crucial. Many medications, both prescription and over-the-counter, can cause side effects such as dizziness, drowsiness, and confusion, all of which can increase the risk of falls. A pharmacist or physician can review all medications to identify potential interactions or side effects that may be contributing to instability. They can also recommend alternative medications or adjust dosages to minimize these risks. It's important to remember that even seemingly harmless over-the-counter medications such as antihistamines and sleep aids can have significant effects on balance and coordination in older adults. Vision and hearing tests are often overlooked but play a critical role in fall prevention. As we age, our vision and hearing naturally decline, which can affect our ability to navigate our environment safely. Regular vision tests can detect problems such as cataracts, glaucoma, and macular degeneration, all of which can impair vision and increase the risk of falls. Similarly, hearing tests can identify hearing loss, which can affect spatial awareness and the ability to detect environmental hazards. Correcting vision and hearing problems can significantly improve balance and coordination, reducing the risk of falls. In essence, a proactive approach to medical review is a powerful tool in fall prevention. By identifying and addressing underlying medical conditions, medication side effects, and sensory impairments, we can create a safer environment for older adults and empower them to maintain their independence and quality of life. Having emphasized the importance of medical oversight, let's now explore a powerful tool in the fight against falls: exercise. Engaging in regular exercise, specifically programs designed to improve balance, strength, and flexibility, can significantly reduce the risk of falls in older adults. It's not just about physical fitness, it's about building resilience, enhancing stability, and empowering individuals to move with confidence and control. Balance training is a cornerstone of fall prevention exercise programs. These exercises challenge your ability to maintain your center of gravity, improving your stability and reducing your risk of losing your balance. Examples of balance exercises include standing on one foot, walking heel-to-toe, and practicing Tai Chi, a gentle form of exercise that involves slow, flowing movements. Tai Chi has been shown to be particularly effective in improving balance and reducing the risk of falls in older adults. Strength training is equally important. As we discussed earlier, age-related muscle loss, sarcopenia, can significantly increase the risk of falls. Strength training exercises help to build and maintain muscle mass, improving your strength and stability. These exercises can include lifting weights, using resistance bands, or performing bodyweight exercises such as squats and push-ups. It's important to start slowly and gradually increase the intensity of your workouts as you get stronger. Flexibility exercises, such as stretching and yoga, can also contribute to fall prevention. Improved flexibility can increase your range of motion, making it easier to perform everyday activities and reducing your risk of injury. Stretching exercises should target all major muscle groups, including the legs, back, and shoulders. Yoga is a great way to improve flexibility, balance, and strength simultaneously. It's crucial to tailor exercise programs to the individual's needs and abilities. A physical therapist or certified personal trainer can assess your current fitness level and develop a personalized exercise program that is safe and effective for you. They can also provide guidance on proper form and technique, reducing your risk of injury. Remember to consult with your doctor before starting any new exercise program, especially if you have any underlying medical conditions. Exercise is not a one-size-fits-all solution. The key is to find activities that you enjoy and that you can stick with long-term. Whether it's walking, swimming, dancing, or gardening, staying active is essential for maintaining your health, independence, and quality of life. Having addressed the importance of physical conditioning, we now shift our focus to the environment itself, specifically the home. Home safety modifications are essential for creating a safe and supportive living space for older adults, minimizing the risk of falls and promoting independence. Identifying and eliminating hazards within the home is a proactive step that can significantly reduce the likelihood of accidents. One of the most crucial aspects of home safety is adequate lighting. Poor lighting can make it difficult to see obstacles and navigate the home safely, especially at night. Ensure that all areas of the home are well lit, including hallways, stairways, and bathrooms. Use night lights in bedrooms and bathrooms to provide illumination during the night. Consider installing motion sensor lights in areas that are frequently used, such as hallways and entrances. Loose rugs and carpets are a major tripping hazard. Secure rugs to the floor with tape or non-slip backing or remove them altogether. Replace thick carpets with low-pile carpets or smooth flooring. Pay particular attention to area rugs, as these are often the most common cause of falls. Grab bars are essential for providing support and stability in bathrooms. Install grab bars in the shower, bathtub, and near the toilet. Make sure the grab bars are securely mounted and can support the weight of an adult. Consider also using a shower chair or bench to reduce the risk of slipping and falling while showering. Clutter can create obstacles and make it difficult to move around the home safely. Keep walkways clear of clutter, such as boxes, newspapers, and electrical cords. Store items in designated areas and avoid leaving things on the floor. Regularly declutter the home to eliminate potential hazards. Stairways can be particularly dangerous for older adults. Ensure that stairways are well lit and have sturdy handrails on both sides. Repair any loose or damaged steps. Consider installing non-slip treads on the stairs to improve traction. If possible, consider alternative living arrangements that avoid the need for stairs altogether. Beyond these common modifications, consider the specific needs of the individual. For example, someone with arthritis may benefit from lever-style door handles and faucets, while someone with vision impairment may benefit from contrasting colors on steps and doorways. A home safety assessment by an occupational therapist can identify specific hazards and recommend appropriate modifications. By taking these steps to modify the home environment, we can create a safer and more supportive living space for older adults, empowering them to maintain their independence and quality of life. With a safer home environment established, let's consider the role of assistive devices in fall prevention. Canes, walkers, and other mobility aids can provide invaluable support and stability for older adults, helping them to maintain their independence and reduce their risk of falls. However, it's crucial that these devices are properly fitted and used correctly to ensure their effectiveness and prevent further injury. Canes are often the first assistive device recommended for individuals with mild balance problems or weakness in one leg. A cane can provide additional support and stability, helping to improve balance and reduce the risk of falls. It's important to choose the right type of cane and to ensure that it is properly fitted. The cane should be held in the hand opposite the weaker leg and should be adjusted so that the handle is at wrist level when the arm is hanging down. When walking, the cane should be moved forward simultaneously with the weaker leg. Walkers provide more stability than canes and are often recommended for individuals with more significant balance problems or weakness in both legs. There are several different types of walkers available, including standard walkers, rolling walkers, and four-wheeled walkers. Standard walkers provide the most stability but require the user to lift the walker with each step. Rolling walkers have wheels on the front legs, making them easier to move, but they provide less stability than standard walkers. Four-wheeled walkers have wheels on all four legs and often include a seat, allowing the user to rest when needed. Regardless of the type of walker chosen, it's crucial to ensure that it is properly fitted. The walker should be adjusted so that the handles are at wrist level when the user is standing upright. When walking, the user should stand upright and look forward, taking small, slow steps. Avoid leaning forward or hunching over the walker. Beyond canes and walkers, other assistive devices can also help to prevent falls. These include grab bars in bathrooms, raised toilet seats, and long-handled reaching tools. These devices can make it easier and safer to perform everyday activities, reducing the risk of falls. It is vital to seek professional guidance from a physical therapist or occupational therapist when choosing and fitting assistive devices. These professionals can assess the individuals' needs and abilities and recommend the most appropriate device. They can also provide instruction on proper use and technique, ensuring that the device is used safely and effectively. Furthermore, regular checkups are essential to ensure that the device continues to fit properly and meet the individual's needs. Having explored the external supports provided by assistive devices, let's now turn inward to the fundamental role of nutrition and hydration in fall prevention. The well-balanced diet and adequate hydration are not just essential for overall health. They are critical for maintaining bone health, muscle strength, and cognitive function, all of which directly impact fall risk. Think of nutrition and hydration as the internal scaffolding that supports mobility and stability. The role of diet in bone health is paramount. Osteoporosis, a condition characterized by weakened bones, is a significant risk factor for falls and fractures in older adults. A diet rich in calcium and vitamin D is essential for maintaining bone density and reducing the risk of osteoporosis. Good sources of calcium include dairy products, leafy green vegetables, and fortified foods. Vitamin D can be obtained from sunlight exposure, fortified foods, and supplements. Protein is equally important for maintaining muscle strength. As we discussed earlier, age-related muscle loss, sarcopenia, can significantly increase the risk of falls. A diet rich in protein can help to build and maintain muscle mass, improving strength and stability. Good sources of protein include lean meats, poultry, fish, eggs, beans, and nuts. Beyond calcium, vitamin D, and protein, other nutrients also play a role in fall prevention. Magnesium is important for muscle function and nerve transmission. Potassium helps to regulate blood pressure and prevent muscle cramps. Vitamin B12 is essential for nerve function and cognitive health. A balanced diet that includes a variety of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains will provide these essential nutrients. Dehydration can also increase the risk of falls. Dehydration can cause dizziness, lightheadedness, and confusion, all of which can impair balance and coordination. Older adults are particularly vulnerable to dehydration because they may have a reduced sense of thirst and may be taking medications that increase fluid loss. It's important to drink plenty of fluids throughout the day, especially water. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water per day, and more if you are active or live in a hot climate. In addition to water, other healthy beverages include unsweetened tea, fruit-infused water, and low-sodium broth. Avoid sugary drinks such as soda and juice, as these can contribute to dehydration and weight gain. Limit your intake of caffeine and alcohol, as these can also have dehydrating effects. In conclusion, proper nutrition and adequate hydration are essential for maintaining bone health, muscle strength, and cognitive function, all of which are crucial for fall prevention. Having considered the internal support provided by nutrition and hydration, let's now examine the external support offered by appropriate footwear. Footwear plays a surprisingly significant role in fall prevention, acting as the crucial point of contact between the body and the ground. Choosing safe and supportive shoes can greatly enhance stability, improve balance, and reduce the risk of slips, trips, and falls. The ideal footwear for fall prevention should provide good support, a secure fit, and a non-slip sole. Shoes with good arch support can help to maintain proper alignment and reduce strain on the feet and ankles. A secure fit is essential to prevent the foot from slipping inside the shoe, which can lead to instability. Non-slip soles provide traction and prevent slipping on smooth or wet surfaces. Avoid shoes with high heels, as these can shift the center of gravity forward and increase the risk of falls. Similarly, avoid shoes with smooth soles, as these can be slippery and provide inadequate traction. Flip-flops and backless shoes should also be avoided, as they do not provide adequate support or a secure fit. Lace-up shoes or shoes with Velcro closures are generally a good choice, as they can be adjusted to provide a snug and secure fit. Ensure that laces are tied securely to prevent tripping. Consider shoes with a wide toe box to allow the toes to move freely and maintain balance. For individuals with foot problems such as bunions or hammer toes, it's important to choose shoes that accommodate these conditions. Orthopedic shoes or custom-made orthotics can provide additional support and cushioning, reducing pain and improving comfort. When purchasing shoes, it's best to try them on later in the day, as feet tend to swell throughout the day. Wear socks that you would normally wear with the shoes to ensure a proper fit. Walk around in the shoes to assess their comfort and stability. It's also important to maintain your footwear properly. Replace shoes when the soles become worn or the support deteriorates. Keep shoes clean and dry to prevent the growth of bacteria and fungi. Store shoes in a safe place to prevent tripping hazards. In addition to everyday footwear, consider the type of shoes worn for specific activities. For example, wear sturdy, non-slip shoes when gardening or walking outdoors. Wear appropriate footwear for exercise activities, such as running shoes for running and walking shoes for walking. Ultimately, choosing safe and supportive footwear is a simple but effective way to reduce the risk of falls and maintain mobility and independence. Now that we've covered practical strategies for physical safety, let's address the crucial role of knowledge and awareness through fall prevention education, empowering seniors and caregivers with comprehensive information about fall risks, prevention techniques, and available resources is a fundamental step in creating a safer and more supportive environment. Education transforms passive awareness into active participation in fall prevention. Fall prevention education should cover a wide range of topics, including the risk factors for falls, strategies for modifying the home environment, the importance of exercise and nutrition, and the proper use of assistive devices. It should also address common misconceptions about falls and aging and encourage open communication between seniors, caregivers, and healthcare professionals. Educational programs can take many forms, including workshops, seminars, support groups, and one-on-one counseling sessions. These programs can be offered in a variety of settings, such as senior centers, community centers, hospitals, and clinics. Online resources, such as websites, videos, and interactive tools, can also provide valuable information and support for seniors. Education can help them to understand their individual risk factors for falls and to take proactive steps to reduce those risks. It can also empower them to communicate their concerns to their healthcare providers and to advocate for their own safety. Education can also help to reduce the fear of falling, which can often lead to decreased activity and further increase the risk of falls. For caregivers, education can provide them with the knowledge and skills they need to support their loved ones in preventing falls. It can help them to identify hazards in the home, to assist with exercise and mobility, and to monitor medication side effects. Education can also help caregivers to cope with the stress and challenges of caring for an older adult at risk of falls. Healthcare professionals also play a crucial role in fall prevention education. Physicians, nurses, physical therapists, occupational therapists, and pharmacists can all provide valuable information and support to seniors and caregivers. They can assess individual risk factors, recommend appropriate interventions, and provide ongoing monitoring and follow-up. Effective fall prevention education should be tailored to the individual's needs and learning style. It should be presented in a clear, concise, and engaging manner. It should also be culturally sensitive and accessible to individuals with diverse backgrounds and abilities. The goal is to create a culture of safety and awareness that empowers seniors and caregivers to take proactive steps to prevent falls and maintain their independence and quality of life. Expanding on the importance of education, let's now highlight the wealth of community resources available to support fall prevention efforts. Support groups, specialized programs, and dedicated professionals form a vital network of assistance, offering guidance, encouragement, and practical help to seniors and their families. These resources bridge the gap between knowledge and action, providing tangible support for implementing fall prevention strategies. Support groups provide a safe and supportive environment for seniors and caregivers to share their experiences, learn from others, and receive emotional support. These groups can help to reduce feelings of isolation and anxiety and can provide valuable tips and strategies for coping with the challenges of fall prevention. Support groups are often facilitated by healthcare professionals or trained volunteers and can be found through senior centers, hospitals, and community organizations. Specialized programs offer targeted interventions for individuals at high risk of falls. These programs may include balance training, strength training, medication reviews, and home safety assessments. They are often led by physical therapists, occupational therapists, and other healthcare professionals with expertise in fall prevention. These programs can be highly effective in reducing the risk of falls and improving overall mobility and function. Dedicated professionals such as geriatricians, physical therapists, occupational therapists, and home health aides can provide individualized assessment, treatment, and support for seniors at risk of falls. Geriatricians are physicians who specialize in the care of older adults and can provide comprehensive medical management of fall risk factors. Physical therapists can assess balance and gait and develop exercise programs to improve strength and stability. Occupational therapists can assess home safety and recommend modifications to reduce fall hazards. Home health aides can provide assistance with activities of daily living, such as bathing, dressing, and meal preparation, reducing the risk of falls during these activities. Accessing these community resources can be facilitated through referrals from physicians, hospitals, and senior centers, many area agencies. On aging, AAA also provide information and referral services to connect seniors and caregivers with local resources. Online directories and databases can also be helpful in locating community resources. Navigating the complex landscape of community resources can be challenging, but it's important to remember that help is available. By connecting with support groups, participating in specialized programs, and working with dedicated professionals, seniors and caregivers can significantly reduce the risk of falls and maintain their independence and quality of life. Beyond the physical and practical aspects of fall prevention, it's essential to acknowledge the significant impact of mental and emotional well-being. Addressing the fear of falling and promoting confidence are crucial components of a holistic approach to fall prevention. These psychological factors can significantly influence an individual's activity level, mobility, and overall quality of life. The fear of falling, also known as post-fall syndrome, is a common and debilitating condition that can develop after a fall even if the fall did not result in serious injury. This fear can lead to decreased activity, social isolation, and a decline in physical function, paradoxically increasing the risk of future falls. It's a vicious cycle where fear leads to inactivity, which further weakens the body and increases the likelihood of falling. Addressing the fear of falling requires a multifaceted approach. Cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT) can be effective in helping individuals to identify and challenge negative thoughts and beliefs about falling. CBT can also help to develop coping strategies for managing anxiety and increasing confidence. Encouraging participation in exercise programs can also help to reduce the fear of falling. As individuals regain strength, balance, and confidence in their physical abilities, their fear of falling often diminishes. Group exercise classes can be particularly beneficial as they provide a supportive and social environment. Creating a safe and supportive home environment can also help to reduce the fear of falling. Removing hazards, improving lighting, and installing grab bars can provide a sense of security and control. Assistive devices such as canes and walkers can also help to increase confidence and stability. Promoting positive self-talk and encouraging individuals to focus on their strengths and abilities can also be helpful. Celebrating small successes and acknowledging progress can boost morale and increase motivation. Encouraging social interaction and participation in enjoyable activities can also help to improve mood and reduce feelings of isolation. It's important to remember that addressing the fear of falling is an ongoing process. It requires patience, understanding, and a supportive environment. By acknowledging the emotional impact of falls and promoting confidence, we can empower seniors to overcome their fears, maintain their independence, and enjoy a higher quality of life. Ultimately, a confident mind contributes significantly to a stable body. As technology continues to advance, it offers increasingly sophisticated tools to aid in fall prevention and response. Let's explore the role of technology and fall detection systems in enhancing safety and providing peace of mind for seniors and their caregivers. Wearable devices and home monitoring systems can offer a crucial layer of protection, enabling rapid response in the event of a fall and providing valuable data for proactive prevention. Wearable devices, such as smartwatches and pendants, can detect falls using accelerometers and gyroscopes. When a fall is detected, the device can automatically alert emergency services or designated contacts, such as family members or caregivers. Some devices also allow the user to manually trigger an alert if they feel unwell or need assistance. These devices provide a sense of security and can significantly reduce the time it takes to receive help after a fall. Home monitoring systems use a variety of sensors to track activity levels, movement patterns, and environmental conditions within the home. These systems can detect falls based on sudden changes in movement or the absence of movement in certain areas. Some systems also include video cameras that allow caregivers to visually check on their loved ones. These systems can provide valuable insights into an individual's daily routine and can help to identify potential fall hazards. The data collected by wearable devices and home monitoring systems can be used to identify patterns and trends that may indicate an increased risk of falls. For example, a decrease in activity level or a change in sleep patterns may signal an underlying health problem that needs to be addressed. This data can also be shared with healthcare professionals to inform treatment decisions and develop personalized fall prevention plans. When choosing a fall detection system, it's important to consider the individual's needs and preferences. Factors to consider include the ease of use, the range of features, the cost, and the level of privacy. It's also important to ensure that the system is compatible with the individual's lifestyle and living environment. While technology can be a valuable tool in fall prevention, it's important to remember that it is not a substitute for other preventive measures. Wearable devices and home monitoring systems should be used in conjunction with other strategies such as exercise, home safety modifications, and medical review. Technology should be viewed as an enhancement to, not a replacement for, human care and attention. The ultimate goal is to use technology to empower seniors to live safely and independently while providing caregivers with peace of mind and the ability to respond quickly in the event of an emergency. To further illustrate the effectiveness of fall prevention strategies, let's explore some case studies and real-life examples that highlight successful interventions. These examples demonstrate how a combination of awareness, proactive measures, and personalized care can significantly reduce the risk of falls and improve the lives of older adults. They serve as inspiration and provide practical insights into implementing effective fall prevention programs. One example involves a 78-year-old woman named Maria who had experienced several falls in her home. After a comprehensive assessment by a physical therapist and occupational therapist, it was determined that Maria had several risk factors for falls, including poor balance, muscle weakness, and vision impairment. The therapists developed a personalized exercise program for Maria, which included balance training, strength training, and flexibility exercises. They also recommended modifications to Maria's home environment, such as improving lighting, removing loose rugs, and installing grab bars in the bathroom. Maria diligently followed the exercise program and implemented the recommended home modifications within a few months. Her balance and strength had improved significantly and she had not experienced any further falls. Another example involves an 85-year-old man named John, who had a history of falls due to medication side effects. John's physician conducted a thorough medication review and identified several medications that were contributing to his dizziness and drowsiness. The physician adjusted John's medications and recommended that he avoid over-the-counter medications that could also cause dizziness. John also participated in a fall prevention education program where he learned about fall risk factors and strategies for preventing falls. As a result of these interventions, John's dizziness improved, and he was able to maintain his independence and quality of life. A third example involves a senior center that implemented a community-based fall prevention program. The program included exercise classes, medication reviews, home safety assessments, and fall prevention education. The senior center also partnered with local healthcare providers to provide referrals and support. The program was highly successful in reducing the incidence of falls among senior center participants. Participants reported improved balance, strength, and confidence, and they were more likely to engage in physical activity and social interaction. These case studies demonstrate the importance of a comprehensive and personalized approach to fall prevention. By addressing individual risk factors, implementing evidence-based interventions, and providing ongoing support, it is possible to significantly reduce the risk of falls and improve the lives of older adults. These success stories underscore the power of proactive measures and personalized care in transforming the landscape of fall prevention. While the general principles of fall prevention apply to all older adults, it's important to recognize that certain medical conditions can significantly increase the risk of falls and require specific Tailored strategies. Let's explore some of these conditions, such as Parkinson's disease, stroke, and arthritis, and discuss the unique fall prevention approaches that are necessary to address their specific challenges. Parkinson's disease is a progressive neurological disorder that affects movement, balance, and coordination. Individuals with Parkinson's disease are at a higher risk of falls due to a variety of factors, including tremors, rigidity, slow movement, bradykinesia, and postural instability. Fall prevention strategies for Parkinson's disease should focus on improving balance, strength, and coordination. Specific exercises such as gait training, balance exercises, and resistance training can help to improve mobility and reduce the risk of falls. Assistive devices such as canes and walkers may also be necessary to provide additional support and stability. Furthermore, medication management is crucial to minimize side effects that can contribute to falls. Stroke can also increase the risk of falls due to weakness, paralysis, sensory deficits, and cognitive impairments. Individuals who have had a stroke may experience difficulty with balance, coordination, and spatial awareness, making them more vulnerable to falls. Fall prevention strategies for stroke survivors should focus on regaining strength and mobility, improving balance and coordination, and addressing cognitive deficits. Physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy can all play a role in helping stroke survivors to recover their functional abilities and reduce their risk of falls. Home safety modifications such as installing grab bars and removing tripping hazards are also essential. Arthritis, a common condition that causes joint pain and stiffness, can also increase the risk of falls. Arthritis can limit range of motion, decrease muscle strength, and impair balance, making it difficult to move safely. Fall prevention strategies for individuals with arthritis should focus on managing pain, maintaining joint flexibility, and strengthening muscles. Exercise programs such as low-impact aerobics, range-of-motion exercises, and resistance training can help to improve mobility and reduce pain. Assistive devices such as canes, walkers, and orthotics can also provide support and stability. In addition to these specific conditions, other medical conditions such as diabetes, heart disease, and vision impairment can also increase the risk of falls and require tailored fall prevention strategies. It's essential to work with a healthcare professional to identify individual risk factors and develop a personalized fall prevention plan that addresses specific needs and challenges. While we've focused extensively on strategies for seniors themselves, it's crucial to acknowledge the pivotal role that caregivers, family members, friends, and professional aides play in supporting fall prevention efforts. Caregivers are often the first line of defense in identifying fall risks, implementing preventive measures, and providing ongoing support and encouragement. Their involvement is essential for creating a safe and supportive environment and empowering seniors to maintain their independence. One of the most important roles of caregivers is to identify and address potential fall hazards in the home. This may involve conducting a home safety assessment, removing clutter, improving lighting, securing rugs, and installing grab bars. Caregivers can also help to ensure that assistive devices are properly fitted and used correctly. Their keen eye and proactive approach can significantly reduce the risk of falls. Caregivers can also provide assistance with exercise and mobility. They can encourage seniors to participate in regular exercise programs and can provide support and supervision during these activities. They can also help with activities of daily living, such as bathing, dressing, and meal preparation, reducing the risk of falls during these activities. Their support can make a significant difference in a senior's ability to maintain physical function and independence. Medication management is another important role for caregivers. They can help to ensure that seniors are taking their medications as prescribed and can monitor for side effects that may increase the risk of falls. They can also communicate with healthcare providers about any concerns or questions related to medications. Their vigilance can help to prevent medication-related falls. Caregivers can also provide emotional support and encouragement. They can help to reduce the fear of falling and promote confidence. They can also encourage social interaction and participation in enjoyable activities, which can improve mood and reduce feelings of isolation. Their emotional support can be invaluable in helping seniors to maintain a positive attitude and a sense of well-being. It's important for caregivers to recognize their own limitations and to seek help when needed. Caregiving can be demanding and stressful, and it's essential to take care of one's own physical and emotional health. Respite care services can provide temporary relief for caregivers, allowing them to take a break and recharge. Support groups and counseling services can also provide valuable support and guidance. In essence, caregivers are integral to the success of fall prevention efforts. Their dedication, support, and proactive involvement can significantly reduce the risk of falls and improve the quality of life for seniors. Recognizing that aging is a dynamic process, let's now discuss the importance of long-term planning in fall prevention. Fall prevention isn't a one-time fix. It's an ongoing process that requires adapting strategies as needs change over time. As individuals age and their physical and cognitive abilities evolve, it's crucial to reassess fall risk factors and adjust interventions accordingly. Proactive long-term planning ensures that fall prevention strategies remain effective and relevant throughout the aging journey. One key aspect of long-term planning is regular monitoring of health conditions and medications. As medical conditions change or new medications are added, it's important to reassess the potential impact on fall risk. Regular checkups with a physician and medication reviews with a pharmacist can help to identify and address any emerging concerns. Home safety modifications may also need to be adjusted over time. As mobility declines, it may be necessary to make further modifications to the home environment, such as installing ramps, widening doorways, or relocating living spaces to the ground floor. A home safety assessment by an occupational therapist can help to identify specific needs and recommend appropriate modifications. Exercise programs should also be adapted to changing physical abilities. As strength and balance decline, it may be necessary to modify exercises or switch to lower-impact activities. A physical therapist can provide guidance on developing a safe and effective exercise program that meets individual needs. It's also important to address cognitive changes that may impact fall risk. Cognitive impairment can affect judgment, attention, and reaction time, making it more difficult to avoid hazards and respond quickly to changes in balance. Strategies for addressing cognitive impairment may include cognitive training, memory aids, and environmental modifications to simplify tasks and reduce distractions. Long-term planning should also involve discussions about future living arrangements. As individuals age, they may need to consider alternative living options such as assisted living facilities or nursing homes that can provide a safer and more supportive environment. It's important to have these discussions early and to involve family members and healthcare providers in the decision-making process. Ultimately, long-term planning in fall prevention is about taking a proactive and adaptable approach to safety. By regularly reassessing risk factors, adjusting interventions, and considering future needs, it's possible to maintain independence and quality of life throughout the aging journey. Throughout our discussion, we've emphasized evidence-based strategies and proactive approaches to fall prevention. However, it's equally important to address and debunk common myths and misconceptions surrounding falls and aging. These myths can often lead to inaction, complacency, or even counterproductive behaviors, hindering effective fall prevention efforts. Clearing up these misconceptions is crucial for promoting accurate understanding and informed decision-making. One common myth is that falls are an inevitable part of aging. While it's true that certain age-related changes can increase the risk of falls, falls are not an unavoidable consequence of growing older. As we've discussed, many falls are preventable through a combination of proactive measures, such as exercise, home safety modifications, and medical review. Believing that falls are inevitable can lead to a sense of hopelessness and a reluctance to take steps to prevent them. Another myth is that only frail or disabled seniors are at risk of falling. While frailty and disability can certainly increase the risk of falls, falls can happen to anyone, regardless of their physical condition. Even active and healthy seniors can experience a fall due to environmental hazards, medication side effects, or other factors. It's important for all seniors to be aware of fall risk factors and to take steps to prevent falls, regardless of their perceived level of risk. A third myth is that falls are not a serious problem. In reality, falls can have devastating consequences, leading to serious injuries, hospitalizations, reduced mobility, and even death. Falls are also a significant financial burden on individuals, families, and the healthcare system. Minimizing the seriousness of falls can lead to a lack of urgency in implementing preventive measures. Another misconception is that using assistive devices, such as canes and walkers, is a sign of weakness or dependence. In fact, assistive devices can provide invaluable support and stability, helping seniors to maintain their independence and reduce their risk of falls. Using an assistive device is a sign of strength and self-awareness, not weakness. Finally, some believe that if they haven't fallen before, they don't need to worry about fall prevention. This is a dangerous assumption. Fall risk can change over time due to a variety of factors, such as changes in health conditions, medications, or living environment. It's important to regularly assess fall risk and to take proactive steps to prevent falls, even if there is no history of falls. By debunking these common myths and misconceptions, we can empower seniors and caregivers to take a more informed and proactive approach to fall prevention, ultimately creating a safer and more supportive environment for all. Beyond the human cost, falls also have a significant financial impact on individuals, families, and the healthcare system. Understanding the economic burden of falls underscores the importance of investing in cost-effective preventative measures. By highlighting the financial benefits of fall prevention, we can encourage greater investment in these crucial interventions. The direct costs of falls include medical expenses, such as hospitalizations, emergency room visits, doctor's appointments, and rehabilitation services. Falls are a leading cause of injury and death from injury among older adults, and the medical costs associated with these injuries can be substantial. Hip fractures, for example, often require surgery, hospitalization, and extensive rehabilitation, resulting in significant medical bills. Indirect costs of falls include lost productivity, disability, and the need for long-term care. Falls can lead to chronic pain, reduced mobility, and decreased quality of life, making it difficult for seniors to participate in everyday activities. They may require assistance with activities of daily living, such as bathing, dressing, and meal preparation, which can be costly. In some cases, falls can lead to permanent disability and the need for long-term care in a nursing home or assisted living facility. The financial burden of falls extends beyond individuals and families. Falls also place a significant strain on the healthcare system, increasing healthcare costs for everyone. Medicare and Medicaid, government-funded healthcare programs for seniors and low-income individuals, bear a significant portion of the costs associated with falls. Investing in fall prevention is a cost-effective way to reduce the financial burden of falls. Studies have shown that comprehensive fall prevention programs can significantly reduce the incidence of falls and the associated medical costs. These programs typically include a combination of exercise, home safety modifications, medication reviews, and education. The cost of implementing fall prevention strategies is often far less than the cost of treating fall-related injuries. For example, the cost of installing grab bars in a bathroom is minimal compared to the cost of treating a hip fracture. Similarly, the cost of participating in an exercise program is far less than the cost of long-term care. By investing in cost-effective fall prevention measures, we can not only improve the health and well-being of seniors but also reduce healthcare costs for everyone. It's a win-win situation that benefits individuals, families, and the healthcare system as a whole. Highlighting the financial impact of falls can help to make the case for greater investment in these crucial interventions. Throughout this discussion, we've emphasized the importance of proactive strategies in preventing falls. Building on that, let's underscore the critical role of early intervention. Addressing concerns before a fall occurs is significantly more effective and less costly, both financially and emotionally, than reacting after a fall has already happened. Recognizing and acting on early warning signs can prevent falls and their devastating consequences. One of the most important aspects of early intervention is recognizing risk factors for falls, as we've discussed. These risk factors can be intrinsic, related to the individual, or extrinsic, related to the environment. By identifying these risk factors early, it's possible to take steps to mitigate them and reduce the risk of falls. Any concerns about balance, dizziness, or unsteadiness should be promptly addressed. These symptoms can be early warning signs of underlying medical conditions or medication side effects that increase the risk of falls. A visit to a physician can help to identify the cause of these symptoms and develop a treatment plan. Changes in mobility or physical function should also be a cause for concern. If a senior is experiencing difficulty walking, climbing stairs, or performing everyday activities, it's important to seek professional help. That a physical therapist can assess mobility and function and develop an exercise program to improve strength, balance, and coordination. Any history of falls, even minor ones, should be taken seriously. A fall, even if it doesn't result in serious injury, can be a sign of underlying problems that need to be addressed. A medical evaluation can help to identify the cause of the fall and develop a fall prevention plan. Family members and caregivers can play a crucial role in early intervention. They can observe seniors for signs of fall risk and can encourage them to seek professional help when needed. They can also help to create a safe and supportive home environment and to ensure that seniors are participating in fall prevention activities. Early intervention is not just about addressing physical concerns. It's also about addressing psychological concerns, such as the fear of falling. As we've discussed, the fear of falling can lead to decreased activity and social isolation, which can further increase the risk of falls. Addressing this fear through counseling, support groups, and exercise programs can help seniors to maintain their independence and quality of life. Ultimately, early intervention is about taking a proactive approach to fall prevention. By recognizing and addressing concerns before a fall occurs, we can significantly reduce the risk of falls and their devastating consequences. It's a matter of acting early, acting effectively, and acting with compassion. As we reach the conclusion of our exploration of fall prevention strategies for the elderly, let's reinforce the importance of adopting a proactive approach. Fall prevention isn't just about reacting to incidents. It's about taking control, implementing preventative measures, and fostering a mindset that prioritizes safety and well-being. It's about empowering older adults to live active, fulfilling lives, free from the fear and limitations imposed by falls. Throughout this discussion, we've examined a wide range of strategies, from addressing intrinsic risk factors through medical review and exercise to mitigating extrinsic hazards through home safety modifications and assistive devices. We've emphasized the importance of nutrition, footwear, education, community resources, and technology in creating a comprehensive fall prevention plan. We've also highlighted the crucial role of caregivers in supporting these efforts. The key takeaway is that fall prevention is a multifaceted endeavor that requires a personalized approach. There is no one-size-fits-all solution. Each individual has unique risk factors, needs, and preferences, and it's essential to tailor fall prevention strategies accordingly. This may involve working with healthcare professionals, such as physicians, physical therapists, and occupational therapists, to develop a customized plan. Adopting a proactive approach to fall prevention also means challenging common myths and misconceptions about falls and aging. It means recognizing that falls are not an inevitable part of growing older, and that many falls are preventable. It means taking steps to reduce those risks, such as participating in exercise programs, making home safety modifications, and seeking medical review. Ultimately, fall prevention is an investment in healthy aging. It's about creating a future where older adults can continue to enjoy their independence, maintain their quality of life, and participate fully in their communities. It's about shifting the focus from reacting to falls to preventing them in the first place. As we conclude, let's remember that fall prevention is a shared responsibility. It requires the collaboration of seniors, caregivers, healthcare professionals, and community organizations. By working together, we can create a safer and more supportive environment for older adults, empowering them to live healthier, more fulfilling lives. Let us commit to promoting awareness, implementing evidence-based strategies, and advocating for policies that support fall prevention. Let us challenge ageist attitudes and empower seniors to take control of their health and well-being. Let us create a world where falls are no longer a leading cause of injury and death, but a preventable and manageable concern. The journey to healthy aging is a lifelong process, and fall prevention is an integral part of that journey. By embracing a proactive approach, we can help older adults to navigate the challenges of aging with grace, resilience, and confidence. Let us work together to create a future where all seniors can live safely, independently, and with dignity. Thank you for joining this important discussion. May this knowledge empower you to take action and make a positive difference in the lives of older adults. Remember, every step we take towards fall prevention is a step towards a healthier, more vibrant future for all. The power to prevent falls lies within each of us. Let's use that power wisely and compassionately.